Amy Donaldson with Amy D Coaching and author of Get Off the Cash Flow Roller Coaster, a real estate agent's guide to becoming a money magnet. And this series, we are talking about postcards, which is actually part of a larger concept of farming. If you're sending out postcards just on your listings or on a pending or just sold, you're really save your money and do something else. If you're farming a neighborhood, postcards is a fabulous tool to use. And in the last video, I talked about some specific strategies, and now I want to talk about your follow-up plan. So what I do, I put everyone on a follow-up campaign. Somebody who's checked their home value, if they've provided me their phone number, then I definitely call them, try to figure out what's going on. Definitely send a handwritten card. And then I also, because of the way that I capture and recommend that you capture the leads, I have their email address, because in order for them to have gotten their initial home value, they would have had to provide it was emailed to them. So I have their email address. So I will set them up to where every month they're going to receive the updated market value, because our markets fluctuate, they're fluid. Home value is not a static number. It goes up, it goes down. Hopefully it goes up more than it goes down. But so you want to have a follow-up plan that's easy and systemized and the same for everybody. So for me, the first time someone pings in, they get a quick phone call so I can assess where they're at. If I don't have a phone number, or if they don't answer, frankly, even if they do, they get set up on the monthly market updates. They get a handwritten card from me just saying, thank you so much for visiting my website to check your home value. I'm available to answer any questions. The script can be whatever you want it to be, but literally a handwritten note card, people open those. It's really hard to throw them away. And if you're in the neighborhood, feel free to go knock on the door or drop off market analysis. There's all kinds of different things. And another great way to use postcards, especially if you're farming the whole neighborhood, the leads that you get off of that will all be from that farm. You can send them very specific, the schedule of the high school football team, any community events, when the local farmers market starts, when it ends, if there's a 5K or a 10K going on in town, if there's any fundraisers, all sorts of things. So really what you want to think about is becoming that go-to local person. So I live in a neighborhood called Tualatin. So if I were wanting to become the Tualatin neighborhood expert, I would tell people about the Crawfish Festival, about our Relay for Life that's coming up, about all the different things that are specific to that, and any events going on at Tualatin High School, football games, school plays. There's just a plethora of stuff. If you really get into the nitty-gritty of any neighborhood or small town, the more hyper-local, the better. So if you live in Portland, which is a big city, but the neighborhood that you're farming is Laurelhurst, you want to be as specific to Laurelhurst as possible, not just the whole city of Portland in general. Sometimes you might want to do larger scheme things, but the more hyper-local, the more personal it feels, and the more you begin to stand out as the go-to person for that particular neighborhood. Please leave me some comments in the comments below and tell me what you do for follow-up.